Yeah, my name is Hassan Abdullah. I'm the country director, Islamic Relief Kenya, and we are here today on the Shelter Africa Forum. And basically, I was moderating a session around the linkage between the shelter sector and academics, and precisely some of the issues that have come up were issues around that linkage, because what we produce is basically, human capital for humanitarian work, and shelter is part of that. And then secondly, what came out was the issues around, affordability of the shelter materials, the relevance of the materials, the collaboration between stakeholders, and the emphasis around buying local materials from the community so that you can access their markets. I think those are precisely some of the issues that have really come up today.
When you were at the podium, there are so many people who really expressed admiration for you and what you do. Okay. What can you say you love about your work, and what is the secret to your success?
I think basically I do whatever I do with excellence, and with honesty and transparency, and making sure you love whatever you do. I think that's the only way you can achieve more.
Is that your secret as well?
I beg your pardon?
Is that your secret as well?
That is one of the secrets I have. Basically, it's important that you really engage in, what you do what you work on, and you make sure you do it with a lot of excellence, and making sure that you do it with all the honesty you have.
Where did your passion for the NGO sector begin?
From a younger age, I come from the northern Kenya, and northern Kenya is areas which are affected by calamities and disaster issues. And seeing those people miserable is one of the things that have made me join the humanitarian world, and I trained in that background.
So maybe you can tell us what are some of the projects that you've done in the last 1 year?
Yes, currently we have quite a bit of programs that are going on. Even and the last flooding, we have done what we call multi-purpose cash transfers for people affected by the floods in Garissa, in areas like Nairobi, Mukuru, Jenga. We particularly targeting the informal settlements and people who are less fortunate. And we worked on these areas where we targeted Tana River, Garissa, and Nairobi informal settlements, particularly Mukuru, Jenga. Those are the areas that we really emphasized on, and we are supporting them. We're also now doing food distribution for those areas, basically to support them with their basic needs, and making sure they have something to eat.
Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Well, in the next 10 years, I have no idea. I would basically want to mentor people, young humanitarian, upcoming humanitarian professionals, both in the humanitarian world and the human rights world. So those are the things that maybe I want to do, and mentor and coach young people.
So maybe you can tell us, what would you like your legacy to be?
I beg your pardon?
What would you like your legacy to be?
Oh, my legacy, I want to have a legacy where you are down to earth, you treat all human beings with dignity. However high you are, there is need for us to making sure that we are all human beings and we treat each other with dignity. And that's what my legacy wants. I want my legacy to be.
And what message do you have for Kenyans that maybe you've left out and you want to say to Kenyans?
I think one of the things that I really want to encourage Kenyans is be as hardworking as you can, and commit to whatever you are doing. And then secondly, making sure that we support our less fortunate in the society.
Talk about today's meeting.
Today's meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, for today's meeting, I attended the Africa Forum Shelter Forum. It is an international forum where different countries are meeting, and basically what we are doing is to emphasize on the issue around shelter and how shelter connects with different different backgrounds, whether in the education sector or academic sector, whether we need to build local organizations who will work on some of these issues, and ensuring that there's a way we can really support communities with shelter, people who are less fortunate and do not have shelter. I think those are the emphasis we are doing today.
Is the shelter still affordable?
Not very affordable, I would say that, and I think there's need for us to push governments to making sure that people are not homeless and people don't sleep outside, and there's need for us to engage with the government and making sure that housing is made affordable for everyone.
Thank you.